Hey everybody, my name is Chris. I'm in a car. Let's do a car chat with Chris. I'm on my way to Dutch Bros to get a tasty beverage. And I have so many things I want to talk about, but I try to only do like one topic per video. But there's a lot I want to talk about. Sorry, I had to go around. My car's beeping there. I know DJ Boba listens to this when he's driving, and those beeps kind of freak him out, so apologize. But that was not my fault. So there's a car out kind of thing. I had to go around it, so I had to go on the line. Okay, so first off, let me just I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about several different things this video, though, so let's just get into it. I know that some of these topics you probably just don't care about, but it's okay. Just hang out there with me for a second. First, I got to talk a little bit about baseball. I just cannot freaking handle this. So Shohei Ohtani is probably one of the greatest baseball players to ever be. And I'll explain, this guy is a freak. He's so good. In baseball, you will pay premium dollars, top dollar, for a pitcher, for somebody who can pitch. Pitchers, it's the hardest position in all of baseball. There's no way around it. And having a really good pitcher, somebody who knows what they're doing and be able to have that ball control, that's really rare. I mean, pitchers they're all amazing, but there's some that are just even more amazing. Well, Shohei, he's the best. He's amazing. He's really good at what he does. He's an amazing pitcher. Oh, and on top of that, this guy also can hit. He can hit the ball. And we're not talking like a little, we're talking he hits and he fields. This guy does it all. And he just signed for the Dodgers for $700 million. $700 million for 10 years. It's insane. It's crazy. And he went to the Dodgers. Now, here's the thing about baseball. You guys know I'm a Padres fan. I love the Pods. And we always lose to the Dodgers, right? It's all part of the fun, though, of baseball. You have to have that rivalry, right? That makes it more fun. Makes it sweeter when the Padres beat the Dodgers 2 years ago in the playoffs. It just was so sweet and so fun. And some of my best friends, they're Dodger fans. They wear their Dodger gear, and that just makes it fun. It's like going to a baseball game with your buddies. It is just the best. It's so good. You go there and you just watch and you're eating some food and get some nachos, and then I enjoy it. And I love it. My wife actually loves it. She doesn't care about the baseball as much as she just likes being in the park. She wants popcorn, and she wants to have lemonade, and she wants to everyone's all yell, cheer, and it's just a good time. Anyways, he just went over for $700 million, and I'm just in shock by that. It's so much money for a player. I can't even handle it. But then again, he's probably the best, though. I don't think we'll see somebody like him again. I won't see somebody like him again in my lifetime. This guy is just, there will be other players, but maybe Miles might see it in his lifetime, but I won't. It's a rare phenomenon, so he deserves the money, I guess. It's just a lot of money. Okay. The other day, I was going through and I found this old photo, and it was of my parents, and it was in the 70's. Nothing has ever been cooler than this, right? And they didn't even know how cool they were. So, let me explain. It was my parents and their neighbors on both sides of their house. They were having a barbecue. It was must have been on Saturday afternoon or something, I don't know. And they were at the one guy's house, and he had a little Weber, those black Weber barbecue things, little black like that, and lifted a little handle. So the guys are kind of posing around that. They all had kids, and the men were in cut off Levi's. The pockets were hanging out below the Levi's, and kind of tank tops and crazy shirts, and all the moms had kind of Farrah Fawcett hair, right? And it was feathered. And they're in tank tops, and a lot of them were in skirts, and it's just the photo is just it captured a moment. And there was kids in the backyard were running around. You can see the kids in the backyard running. it was the coolest time. I mean, I just sat there and I was like, we just don't do stuff like that. We just don't. I don't know. Sometimes I get. Oh, here we come. Here we go. So, getting ready to do an order. I don't know what I'm talking about anyways. I'm just kind of yammering on, but getting ready to place my order. Hi, how are you? Good, good. Here, I'll walk up with you.
Thank you. And what are you going to be drinking today?
All right. What's your name?
I'm Erin.
Erin, it's nice to meet you, Erin.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris.
Erin.
Yes.
Is a girl named Avery here?
Avery.
You might not know.
I know who Avery is. I don't believe she's here right now, though.
What am I drinking today?
What are you drinking?
I don't know.
You usually have suggestions.
I know, I got suggestions. There's supposed to be this new girl, Avery. She said she came up with a brand new drink for me to try, but like last 4 days, she's not been here, so.
She'll be here at 12.
Oh, I'm not coming back. That's a lot. All right. Let's just do this. All right.
What it is.
My wife wants a small iced Americano.
Gotcha. Salted caramel.
Salted caramel.
Sugar-free.
Sugar-free. She knows.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. These are all the different employees who've worked here.
Oh, love that. I love that.
And they all give me they make new drinks up for me to try.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm going to have to make you one then.
Yeah. Do you have a drink? Did you drink?
Okay, here's the thing. I'm not a coffee drinker.
Oh, you are.
So I'm not a coffee drinker, and so most of mine are like chais or
Chais.
Rebels. So.
Okay, so chai I can do. The Rebel is almost too
Like
much.
sweet.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay, so let's try this.
Alright.
I don't know what this is.
Ooh, the White Russian.
White Russian, 2 extra shots, extra sweet.
You know what base they want that?
I'm
Like a
good.
Breve
You gotta think
extra?
it's a Breve.
The Breve? I think so.
You could do that with white coffee.
Ooh, yes I can. White Russian, white coffee, 2 extra shots, and extra sweet.
Yeah.
And do you know what size?
Medium iced.
Perfect. Alrighty. Is those 2 drinks anything else?
A pup cup.
Oh, of course. What's the puppy's name?
Oh, this is Cabo. She loves her pup cups.
Oh, I love that. I love
So
that for her.
she's ready.
I love it. Okay, it's going.
All right, so I'm going back to the 70s for a second. And I saw that picture and I was just like, now, of course, that was just a capture moment that looked awesome. Of course, it's probably a crazy time for everybody, but I sometimes think that we've done things in our life to simplify our lives, right? We do things to make our lives easier, and it ends up making our life more complicated. Like social media is a big one. It's supposed to I think social media for a lot of people is very, very destructive. I think it's isolated a lot of our youth. I think that, and so I have weird feelings about it. And which is, the irony is thick because, and I don't feel like I can even, I have strong feelings about social media. And I don't feel like I'm the one that could preach about it or even talk about it because I use social media all the time. It's like, I have a YouTube channel. That's what I do. So it's like the pot calling the kettle black type of thing. But I think it's really complicated our lives. I think it's complicated our lives. And so I just sometimes look back at that. I just was like, man, it looks like life was simpler then, but we didn't know it was simpler. And so that's the problem. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I literally, whatever. Anyways, I ordered a White Russian. I don't know what it is. So let's take a look here. A White Russian is, and this is all it said. White Russian. So the person who gave me the drink didn't even give me their name. So I don't even know whose name to give this to. But I don't know. I'll have to ask when I get to the window. I say, what is a White Russian? And they'll be able to tell me what that is. So I got it with the Breve, which I assume is what you're supposed to do. It's kind of like a milk. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I just kind of sit there and and like 2 summers ago, my wife did the summer 70s, and all we listened to was 70's.
Okay.
All right.
Got one for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
A drink for you. Look how cute
Yes.
it is. Little drawing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
There's that for you.
Oh my gosh, how are you? It's been a while.
Good. Yeah, I've been good. How about yourself?
Good. Hey,
Okay.
what is in a White Russian?
White Russian. That's gonna be white chocolate, Irish cream.
white chocolate ice cream.
Yes, White Russian, yes.
Oh my gosh.
They're cute, right?
So cute.
And come back next Wednesday for the next sticker. We got stickers every Wednesday this month.
Get the freak out of here.
No, yeah. I know, right? Isn't that a steal?
That's a steal. All right, bye guys.
Bye, Chris.
Bye guys. Ah, I forgot, you guys. My day just got so good. That's why. Right, you just witnessed Dutch. Look at this. These are the stickers, Winter Wonderland, and it says Dutch on the side. And on top of that, they just said that they're doing a sticker every single Wednesday this month. And they drew on top of my drink. Hold on, I gotta drink some so I can tip it. Oh my gosh. You know what I think Dutch was? I think Dutch Bros, they got together and they're like, this coffee thing. I don't know, I was gonna do a Dutch accent, I can't do that, so. Can you see my little drawing? It is, you probably can't see it. It's literally me. Hold on. It's a little drawing of me with glasses. It says, a drink for you. And they probably said, we want coffee, but we don't want the bitterness. How do we do that? So they refined the process. Whatever they did. This drink right now, if you can give this drink to anybody and they could drink it and they would not know that they're probably drinking anything other. They'd be like, that's really good. They would have no idea. It tastes like, gosh dang it. This is the part of the video I get the most nervous for. Do you know that? Because I don't know how to describe the drinks. Toasted marshmallow, maybe. It's creamy. Okay, it's creamy. No bitterness. No flat taste on this one. It is sweet. It is very sweet. So what you guys know that I like, make sure it'll merge in here. You guys know that I like sweet drinks, and it's sweet and it is awesome. And it's got like a little bit of a hint of like I swear it tastes like, one more taste. I don't know how to describe it. Milk with a little bit of toasted marshmallow in it. Yeah. White Russian, 2 shots, extra sweet. Medium iced. All right, guys. I don't know. The thing about it is, I think if you could go in a time machine, go back to the 70s, they were probably complaining about their things and being upset. And they had their little problems that they were dealing with, and they didn't realize how sweet it was. And then they would probably look at us now and be like, "Look at this! Look how cool it is! Look, you guys have there's cars that actually drive themselves, and there's also like." You guys have these little computers in your pockets that are phones, and they would freak out by that, right? They brought somebody. They think our lives are so easy. I do worry about young kids. This is just for a second. I worry about them. I think that it's really important, like when you're a teenager, that you socialize, that you flirt, that you get your heart broken, that you hang out with your friends, that you just, I think that's an important developmental thing. Driving around as a teenager, renting movies. I mean, that's what I did. I would go and rent movies. I don't do that anymore. They don't have these experiences. And a lot of the youth that I know that are teenagers, a lot of them don't even have a desire to get their driver's license anymore. They don't care. They just don't. They're like, why would I need that? Their friend, and they feel like they have lots of friends, but all their friends are really online. I don't know. I just think that that's an important developmental thing. I think you need to learn to I think it helps you when you're adult to you sit down and be able to talk to, hang out with your friends. Helps you develop a sense of confidence and also helps you to be a good communicator when you get older as an adult. So, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, that's a lot to talk about. But I will say this. Ohtani is probably the greatest baseball player that I'll ever see play. And he just went to... Oh, and you want to know the worst part was? He didn't go to the Padres. Bye, everybody.